Welcome everybody to the Tris Brina Show. I be the Tris.
Brina.
And today we're talking about karma. What the heck is karma anyway?
I know.
You know?
I know.
Raise your hand.
I know.
Gotta put up
I'm
your
sure.
hand. What is it? And have you ever heard people say it's sort of like a bank account where you have a debit and a credit? We want to kind of talk about that.
Bad karma.
Good karma. Ooh, you're going to get very good karma. Very good karma. And can you actually pay off a karmic debt? We want to know your thoughts as we unpack this one today. So Sabrina created this cool little graphic that I was sharing earlier, and I do want to share it again.
Good.
Here it is.
Thank you very much.
Very, very clever. I
paid off
my
karma.
So good. So why did you actually create that? Because we were in a little journey and we were playing a little. Tell us the story.
Well, we were walking somewhere, and I really
By a restaurant.
Gun to my head, I can't remember where it was. In my memory,
I know.
It's down a sidewalk. Where?
It was in an actual airport.
Oh, it was in an airport.
Yeah.
And we walked by, and now, like the restaurants, everybody eats on the sidewalk or the street with what's going on in the world with the tables separated. And it was like a pizza place, and people had these big pizzas on their table.
Big pizzas.
And it felt like maybe we should just grab a piece of their pizza as we walked by and kept going.
Just take it. Just take it. We were hungry.
It looks so good. I mean, pizza is like one of our very, very favorite things to consume.
It's a weakness for us.
And so I'm like, look at that pizza. And should I just grab a slice?
Take it and run.
Take it and go? Would that be true takeout? Chew and screw? Just grab it and go?
That's called takeout. Take it and run.
Take it and run. And Tristan goes, do it. And I go, no, man.
I knew she wouldn't.
I said, I've just finished paying off my karma. And he laughed and laughed. He thought that was so funny.
I did.
And he's like, well, what do you mean? And then he's like, oh, next Tris Brina show. And in that moment, what I really felt was I feel so clean with an awareness of action reaction.
Cause
with
and
an
effect.
Awareness of what I sow, so shall I reap. With an awareness of, even though it was playful and prankstery, I really don't want somebody grabbing my pizza and running.
Exactly.
But it just felt like I feel so clean. I feel paid off with everything. It feels like this neutral line of each and every thought that I have, feeling that I have, and action that I take is a magnet for that same energy coming towards me. So from that awareness, the thing in me before that felt like, I felt things, I judged things, I did things that weren't for the highest good from a lack of awareness, or just not being able to choose a clean reaction because of my own fears, right? I don't think people in my, fairy tale world that I live in, where the trolls are still making chocolate chip cookies in the trees for us.
Trolls do that?
Yeah, little trolls.
I thought kittens made them in the trees.
No, little leprechauns and
trolls?
Yeah.
Trolls don't make you cookies.
They make me
steal your cookies.
Okay, great example. My trolls make me cookies because I have good karma trolls. He has bad karma trolls.
Yeah, the trolls steal my cookies.
Well, because you think they do.
Uh-oh. We going to go there? Should we go with thought now? So isn't karma just based on thoughts? The thoughts, which are the vibrations that we are made up of, that we emanate, that we project, are basically like an echo. So what are you echoing today? Because that echo is going to come back. You might not hear the echo right away, right? But it always comes back like a boomerang. Mm-hmm. And so when you start getting in this conversation of karma, it's very, very interesting about the echo effect. It's what you sow, so shall you reap. Mm-hmm. And that's for real, right? I think we all experience this all the time in our lives, and we know it. Ooh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to get into that yucky place. I don't want to get into that vibration.
Yeah.
We don't always catch it. But then at some point we realize, damn it, I'm putting that out. It's coming back.
Yeah.
Or like you order something at the restaurant and then you're having a good talk and you forget you order it. And then they come, here's your sweet potato fries. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I ordered that. Right? And you might say that that's a positive.
Or they bring you a plate of poo.
And you're like, I didn't order this.
I did not order a plate of poo.
Are we going?
Yes,
Here you go
did.
again with the poo. You cannot escape the poo. It's always going to show up in every single Trisbrina show from here on forward. Okay, so the poo. So you got to look and go, I'm the echo effect. Something in my vibration dictated this.
Totally.
And it's tricky sometimes because it's hard to own it. Right? I mean, there's been some stuff that have happened in the last couple of years that we were like, that seems like bad karma.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, not fair karma. We're good people.
Here's what's tricky, and you're probably talking about this investment thing that we had that really turned out
It went sideways.
sideways, still is, like
Upside down.
getting emails from agencies, federal agencies, that the people we invested with are not good people. So now what I'm looking at is, okay, whatever the connection was that caused us to say yes to that, that's that moment. But it's a new moment when I get the email that lets me know what's going on. It's a new moment when I get the K1 telling us about the loss or the profit. It's a new moment when I feel, I hope they get what they deserve, right? That kind of thing. So it's not one karma. It's just a string of what I sow, so shall I reap. What I feel I want more of. Hey, I'd like a scoop of ice cream. The universe says, how about two? It's like in the charity events when they say for everybody that gives $1, we'll match it. Mm-hmm. The universe matches what you give. So even though there was a situation where, and you can't even judge anything as bad. Right? That's just total.
So that's
like,
the key.
101 karma. Nothing is good and nothing is bad because it's not the end of the story until it's the end of the story and you know all the answers then. It just is what it is in order to help you along the path and to wake me up.
In that sense, karma's your friend. It's just a reflection of where your vibrational set point is.
Like a mirror.
It is a total mirror. It's a total echo. The mirror is a beautiful analogy because you can look right away and see where you're at, right? If you're looking through clear eyes. Because you might be in a very negative karma, cause and effect, thinking...
Is that on the screen for everyone to see? Okay.
No, just for you.
All right, thanks.
You might be thinking that what you are thinking is absolutely 100% right, but you're in a very heavy place in that thinking. And so in that vibration, that karma, you are creating more of the same thing. And I know that sounds very 101, right? It sounds very 101, but that also puts the power in our hands. So controlling or catching or upgrading our thinking, our thoughts, our vibration is essential. And let me give you an example in the martial arts. In the martial arts, if someone pushes you and you get in your fighting stance and you're ready to fight and throw a punch, you have to ask the question, why are you getting ready to fight? Who wants to throw this punch? Are you retaliating? Are you angry? Are you reacting? Or are you just responding? And so there's a martial art called Aikido where you never raise your hands to fight. You just stand. Like those of us who know Qigong and Tai Chi, there's a stance called Wuji where you're just very open. There's a stance in Aikido that's very much like that. Your hands are down by your side. You're standing with a straight spine. You're looking straight ahead. And you're not in projection mode. You're totally in open, empty, receptive mode. And then if something comes at you, you respond and you redirect and deflect, but without the intention of causing harm, with the intention of just letting that thing defeat itself. There's actually a saying in Aikido, which is the moment someone attacks at you, they've already been defeated because they stepped out of alignment with the universe, and the universe is love. So if you can stay in alignment.
What if it's good? What if they're not hitting you but giving you a big pastry?
Let's go to that in a second. So if they're coming at you from a place of aggression or harm and you don't leave your center, then you don't create karma. It's a karma-free training.
Or you create good karma.
So that's an interesting concept, the whole good karma thing. Okay, let's unpack that a little bit. What do you guys think a good karma is? For me, if I were to say what is good karma, it just is I'm in a vibration that feels good. I'm in a vibration that feels good, and so I'm therefore attracting more of that vibration, which continues to feed itself, and it's good.
And in a vibration of feeling good, you're just in the vibration of abundance.
Yeah, more good comes.
Without limitations.
Right? So to be able to live in that non-reactive, receptive state is such a beautiful, if you have a goal, that's a really good goal.
I want to say something.
Okay, go to your pastry thing.
No, so I really for a long time did not like this kind of conversation about you live in a non-reactive state. It's like, I'm going to walk through life as a robot who does not feel anything, and I am not reactive, and I'm not really here, and then when I die, I'll go to heaven and all will be good.
Wow.
That's not it, right? That's...
Was that your version of an enlightened person?
A misunderstood enlightened person. Not reacting is joyful. Is joyful, happy, loving, aligned, free. It's like not leaving all that you are for something less.
Yeah.
It is not numb. It's not, I will deflect and not feel. I really misunderstood that because of some of the drawings in the books.
Yeah, that's a really good analogy.
The sixth bow was not on any of the drawings.
Mary says, being nice to yourself and others, feeling joy, is good karma to me. Very nice. Like that. Mm-hmm. So karma, let's keep it simple. It's cause and effect. It's contrast. It's what you put out is coming back. So let's just, and regardless of like a mathematical equation, right? Like, oh, I'm going to do good so that I don't have bad happen.
Yeah.
Like that's just trying to game the system.
I'm going to tithe so that I get rewarded.
How about you just get happy? How about you just get blissed out? How about you don't worry too much about karma, you know? And like, it's not this whole bank account thing.
Yeah, you know what? Karma for some people is almost, has become a concept like the devil for other people.
Good and bad.
But watch out. Devil's going to see you.
Going to get bad karma.
You got to sin.
So you better be good.
Bad karma. Watch out. Boogeyman.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, let's snap out of that. Let's not live in that.
Bend and snap.
Bend and snap. Choose love. How about that?
Yeah.
Be love and serve love. There's no karmic attachment. So now we could go into the conversation of attachment. What is attachment? Attachment to things. Makes you very tight. There's no flow in attachment.
Fear.
Fear.
Attachment is fear.
It's absolute fear and constriction. It's reaction. It's worrying constantly.
Hey, everybody. We see you popping in. Hello,
yes.
hello.
Hi.
Melissa
Hi, Anne.
And Leslie and Anne.
Cool.
And,
lots of friends.
yeah. Roberta.
Hi, Leslie. So if we go into a place of attachment to the outcome, ooh, here we go. It's going to get fun. So let's say you want something beautiful and something positive to happen in your life.
Like what?
I don't know. Let's say you want to
launch a course.
Launch a course. Okay. You thinking about launching a course?
No, not me.
Launch a new program.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been on my mind. Thinking about launching a new program like Black Belt in Life, Manifestation Mastery, something like that. And
that's a good name.
That's a good name, isn't it? That's what our friends say. So you're putting it out, and it feels good. But attachment, the moment you are attached to the outcome and the results, is the moment that fear can sneak in and start to block your flow. So to live in a non-attached or detached state just means you're living in a state of trust. You're living in a state of breath. You're living in a state of, I'm open to receive new insights. I'm open for this to shift. I'm open for this to realign in a new way, in a way that is aligned with my soul. See, I don't know about you, but we believe as Satori Methodists that there's an inner being, there's a soul that has the ultimate wisdom, and it's baked into your being. We call this the brain of your being right here. And that it knows the way, it knows what's right, it knows what's good for you. And it makes the highest and most incredible decisions when you're in alignment. And so if you trust that there is this beautiful knowing within you, then you don't want to interfere with that. Interfere or enter fear. Enter fear. You don't want to block that connection to that inner being. So that's why you want to stay open. You want to have empty hands. That's the term karate, empty hands. You want to be open.
That was the name of your first company.
Yeah, it was Empty Hands Incorporated. It's always been about being in flow and being open and not being attached. But that doesn't mean that you don't care. You care, but you're not attached to the outcome because you know something more aligned can happen for you rather than getting in the way. And that's a beautiful place to get to.
Mm-hmm. In other words, you're not attached to your limited possibility of what it can be.
Or limited
beliefs. You're open to miracles. So much more can happen. Abundance and surprises. I tell you guys, gals, that's just everything in my life. I spend so much time, as if you know me, I have a lot of anxiety, and that's what really propelled me into the lifestyle, the training, the being, the evolution that I've committed this life to, because the other is too painful. It's the most important thing. Expect, but not from I expect a miracle, not from that place. Just like I'm so open to being a channel for more. I'm so open to being blessed with more. I know that it's not a blessing for me, but through me. And so the attachment, I feel I've like redefined that as, even when it's good, like I'm attached to getting this thing, means it's only that thing. But what if there's something even better? What if there's an expanded version of that thing, and my attachment to it being the way that I want it to be? Usually because I feel safe in the way that it is, because it's more familiar with me and it's more known to me, and I don't have to step out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to be attached to that version of it, because to be open to a bigger version is going to cause me to have to grow and expand. So it's a really beautiful thing, and actually caused me to evolve as a soul, to not even be attached to the good karma in the level that I currently see it.
All right.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. She has spoken the truth. So what are you getting from this conversation?
Hi, Trudy.
Hello, hello. It's a lovely thing to ponder, isn't it? That your vibration rules, and that karma, in a sense, if we think of it as contrast, is a teacher, right? It's the echo. The echo is a teacher. What's coming back allows you to look at yourself and go, where was I coming from? Because that's what came back to me. That's what showed up. What's really going on with my energy? What am I possibly unconsciously putting out? And we start to introspect a little bit more and feel into this moment right now. Are you happy? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Boom, boom.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. Clap your hands,
clap your hands, clap your hands.
Okay.
But Roberta, I love what you just wrote in the chat, that you really devoted this recent time to totally trusting, and how that sounds so easy, but it's so huge. Because when you are totally trusting, you're not judging and you're not attached.
And you're not creating karma.
That's something that I've been focusing on this year, which is goes into things we've talked about in past episodes of surrendering.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I
Isn't
can
it
help
funny how she just turns on sometimes? I wonder.
Siri said she doesn't have an answer for that. I'm not asking Siri. Siri, did I ask for your opinion?
Honey.
Surrendering your box of worries.
Right.
Surrendering it. Putting all the worries, all the what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, that keeps you
with?
up
I'm not
at
sure
night.
I understand.
Baby, I know. It's a big thought. Just surrendering that box of worries.
Who else talks to Siri? Like, baby, I know. I need some water. You guys enjoying this? This is my life. Oh my gosh. You are so funny. Okay. Wait, did you just land a thought? Can you hit it again? Because I got distracted.
Box of worries, totally
worries.
trusting.
Totally trusting. Yeah. Well, that's a beautiful place to get to when you trust everything that's showing up for you as a teacher. So karma's a teacher. If we want to look at it like that, everything is your teacher. How about that? Erica talks to her phone. Everything is a teacher. I just was sharing in the Life Force Dojo the other day about fear. Fear is a teacher. Fear is actually your friend. If you use it, stick your head in the sand, fear doesn't help you too much. Point the finger, doesn't help you too much. Lean into it, see what's up for me. Why is this showing? Why am I feeling this fear? Great teacher. Great teacher. Mm-hmm. Karma is just that. It's feedback. Yeah. It's cause and effect. Go and look at what was the cause behind that effect.
It does cause an effect. It does cause you to not in a way that it seems like some people are like, well, I guess I deserve this, and that's just the whole I'm a victim, or I guess I deserve this too, martyr. But knowing that whatever life is bringing you, like Roberta said, from a place of trust, there were actions and thoughts and energy that I put in a certain direction that I didn't think had this hue. But now that I see that color coming back at me, I realize that I prefer a little bit more mauve in my pink. Because I don't like this pink shade coming back. And if we can be light about it and not take it personally and not take it as punishment or reward. I want to I'm going to say that again.
Would you?
A lot of times when things happen, let's say to me, because that's all I really know, is I could feel disappointed or punished, or like the universe knows, this sounds so horrible, like the universe knows that I had bad thoughts and that's why this bad thing is happening to me.
They're punishing yourself.
Yeah, so you take it as a punishment rather than
Get a double whammy.
just like if you've ever been on video and somebody pauses the frame, you might be like at one frame. It was just a moment in time that you look like that. That wasn't really what you were feeling overall, and to be easy about it. But then when something good happens, I think we don't tend to celebrate, wow, I radiated some beautiful energy, and this is my own energy being reflected back to me in this beautiful way that I love. Let me continue to vibrate in this frequency. It's the same thing we always talk about. We don't celebrate our wins.
Although we should.
Yeah, we try, but like most people don't. It's just the win, they're like, but when something doesn't go the way that we want, like underline it, highlight it, dogtail it, let's talk about that at dinner and not sleep thinking about it.
Totally.
Totally,
dude. So I used to think that I had to pay off karma, that maybe from a past life, right? This is showing up for me. And I stopped thinking about it in that way, like the bank account, like debt. Like debt. I look at it more like, let's just stop creating so-called negative karma. Let's shift into love and not worry about the past. Let's get here now and just keep choosing love, because this is The only point of attraction that matters is right now. Don't worry about the past, because when you focus on that, you feed it. So the past is what the past is. Be present now and upgrade your current vibration, your current thoughts. Stop worrying about good and bad, right? The whole contrast thing is beautiful, but bring it back into alignment. Live in the flow line.
Yeah.
Use the out of alignment tool.
We should have an out of alignment test.
And out of alignment, and then we have one. But use that just as a way to learn to get back into alignment. So good and bad, karma is your friend, right? Good karma, all right, cool. I'm doing something, it feels good. Do more of that, but not to pay off something bad. Not to pay. You don't owe any payback.
Yeah, you don't have a debt.
No, there's no debt here. There's here now. Choose love. Let it dissolve.
Right. So there's no debt in the now, but if you were living in the past where the debt was, there is debt.
And you create and activate that vibration in the now.
Yeah.
So you nailed it. That's beautiful. As soon as you go back there and you go into guilt and worry and past and all of that, you're pulling that into your now.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing is you're going to the outer rim of contrast and you're activating it. That's all this is. It's not, good or bad. It's just you went too far in one direction or too far in another. And it just doesn't, anytime you're off the flow line, it doesn't feel good. You're out of alignment. That's all that means. Okay? There is no more good and bad. You say, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there is bad things. Yeah, but that vibration sucks really bad. But you go too far in either direction, it's going to suck really bad. So yes, there is an emotional spectrum. That's a beautiful thing to think about, like being in fear and depression and moving yourself along that line to joy and love and bliss, right?
Which is our nature.
Which is to come back to the flow line. Just bring yourself back, align to love, and the past dissolves.
Yep.
You're not even, it just dissolves. It's gone.
Yeah, here's a funny thought. Good karma, bad karma. What if when you're in the flow line, which means you're riding the wave of now, simultaneously there's no debt and you are the lottery winner and it doesn't matter because any joy that would bring you, you already have it. And you can't even relate to the lack. Like I think what we all want when we say, "Oh my gosh, I won the lottery." What is that really? It's I want to feel completely free. I want to feel safe. I don't want to worry anymore. It's a lot of times it's a getting away from something. And when we really ride the now and you feel that, everything is just a bonus. You don't need good karma. You are the good karma.
Yep.
I feel that when I am resonating in this aligned place that I love so much, each and every person I come into contact with, they are, I could say, receiving good karma. I know it sounds weird, but I'm receiving good karma every time somebody interacts with me and they're in that aligned place because like the tuning fork, we rise to that. So what a beautiful thing to think that you can move through the world through your actions and your energy and your love and actually influence somebody else to be in that beautiful place of good karma, and how that could not only transform your relationship with that person and how you feel, but one person at a time completely change the world.
Yeah.
So that the world is vibrating in the nowness of the good instead of there's just so much fear right now. There's so I feel like so many people and the politics and the countries and situations, it's all focused on the negative. It's focusing on the bad karma or getting away from the bad karma. And if you focus on getting away from the bad karma, you may as well focus on the bad karma because they're twinsies.
Yeah. I think we've established that energy rules your life. We always say around here, you hear the quantum scientists say Everything is energy. Everything is energy. And it's true. But we say, well, energy's everything.
Bonnie said, influencer of good karma. How's that for a title on a business card?
Energy is everything. Your energy, your vibration is everything. And don't worry too much when so-called negative stuff shows up. Invite it in as a teacher. Invite it in because it's your echo. It's coming back to help you align, assess, recalibrate. It's not here to punish you or hurt you. You look through the lens of love. Ooh, so good. Look through the lens of love no matter what.
Ooh, that's good, Barbara. The lens of love.
Did she say that?
No, but she's really good about remembering things.
Oh, I was like, I must have just subconsciously picked that up.
No, Barbara's
There's some really...
looking through the lens of love. And you just had your lens replaced.
Oh my goodness!
He just had his lens and his eye
I
replaced.
did.
So
I'm
maybe
looking
you
through the lens of love.
make that the lens of love.
Yay. Thanks for joining us in this sweet conversation. We hope that this has helped you in some capacity upgrade how you move through the contrasts and how you think about this word karma and how you maybe get off the debt credit, cycle.
Yeah.
And just really drop into this moment. Choose love, look through the lens of love. Don't worry about the past too much. It'll clean itself up if you take care of the now. Mm-hmm. How about that? It'll clean itself up. It will pull, your vibration will come up, and all of those old things, because there is no such thing as time, the vibration will be cleaned up.
Yep.
And you will evolve.
Yep.
Karma, what's that? I'm just living in love. So there. All right. Shall we say goodbye?
Sure. I'm very inspired by the conversation. It's true. If you don't, let's say branches of a tree, if you don't feed them with water and nutrition, those branches will wither. And
isn't that what this is all about, right? This is a weekly feeding, weekly nurturing of our tree. So that's why we do this. We so appreciate you guys and all the love that you're sharing.
Trudy loves lens of love.
I like that, Erica. Take care of the now. Yeah, let's dance it out.
Ride the now.
Erica, you rock. You got it. It's dance it out time. Here we go.
Oh, my favorite song.
Ooh. Look at you dancing it out.
Gotta show my jacket, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Have a wonderful evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you, everybody. Nice to see you, Borneo. Thanks for joining us today. Bye-bye, Bonnie. Bye, Debbie.
Boy.
Bye. Thank you, Leslie. Bye, Melissa.
Nancy, I'm so happy your husband's doing great.
We're so happy. So beautiful. Thank you, Erica, for being here. Charlene, I know you just popped in. Thanks for saying hi. We love you,
Melissa,
Trudy.
Roberta.
We love you. Barbara, thank you.
And
Hey, Ron, buddy. Glad you joined us today. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. All right. All the Debbies. There's multiple Debbies. Hi, Lindy. Thank you for being with us today.
and Barbara.
Barbara for sure. Barbara's always in the door first. And anyone that we missed. Mary, we see you. Anne, I know you popped in for a minute and you're getting ready for the training this weekend. All right, y'all. Much love. See you soon.